So let me say it again. You can pray until you're blue in the face. That is not what's going to help you overcome sin. When we are born again of water, our sin is taken away. That means our remembrance and our conscience of sin is taken away. That condemnation is removed because of the mercies of God that are in Jesus and His grace. This is what he's trying to describe in Romans chapter 6. He who is dead is freed from sin. Verse 14, sin shall no longer have dominion over you, for you're not under the law, but under God's grace. That's because the law is sin's strength. 1 Corinthians 15:56. The sting of death is sin. The strength of sin is the law. And the sting of death is still sin. For, Romans chapter 6, verse 15, know you not to whom you yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants you are to whom you obey, whether it's sin unto death or obedience unto righteousness. You know, you can pray until you're blue in the face. That is not what's going to overcome sin. Paul describes in Romans chapter 8, he says, there is now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. Why? Because as Galatians 5:16 says, I say them walk in the Spirit, and you won't carry out the desires of the flesh. For the flesh envies against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and the two are contrary, where you cannot do what you will or you desire. But if you be led of the Spirit, you're under no law. Because he says, for the law of life and the Spirit of Jesus Christ made me free from that law of sin and death that's in my flesh, that the law of Moses gave strength to and held my mind in captivity to sin because of the strength it gave to it. But what the law could not do, weak as it was through the sinful flesh, God did accomplish by sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteous requirements of the law might be fulfilled, carried out by those who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For those that are after the flesh, mind the things of the flesh. Those that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. That Greek word translated mind is translated affections in Colossians 3:2. As James says, submit yourselves therefore unto God, resist the devil and he shall flee. But if you have your mind set on the things of this world, the music, the entertainment, don't expect power in your life to overcome.